Okay, cool. Yeah, we're in.
Did you start streaming on YouTube or just Twitch?
Whatever Mac has us set up with.
Oh, it's probably Twitch. Hold on.
I mean, we're definitely in... Oh, well... It's gone now, so...
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Back into Twitch. Okay, yeah, we're in. We's in. My God, what a pain in the ass. Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start it over. Okay, how you doing, Mist?
I am alive.
That's good.
No, honestly, I'm actually really excited.
Oh my God, so am I. You know, I should record this too. And recording. So yeah, I'm gonna skip all the intros. We've talked about this. Let's see. Oh God damn it.
So, are you actually streaming on YouTube or no?
Whatever Mac has us set up with.
I know that, but I didn't know if you were also doing it on YouTube, since there's a... Yes, you are.
Yeah, it's whatever Mac has us set up with.
There we go.
No. God damn it, where's the chapter select? Chapter select! We're going all the way back to the beginning, because we got shit to talk about. Yep, we are going right on to easy. Because this is the kind of thing that's going to take for fucking ever if we do this going for any skill whatsoever. So, God, anyone who ends up watching this, we got a lot to say. Uh-oh, we can't chat.
Well, yes.
And
Whoa.
share play connection lost.
Whoa, what just happened?
You left the party.
How did I leave the party?
Well,
Which is funny, because I can still see everything.
yeah, you're just on a few second delay if you're watching the stream.
Okay, hold on.
So, first thing I do like about this game is it looks so fucking good. It's a damn good looking game. And Midgar looks enormous. It looks like my 10-year-old brain told me it looked like back in 1997.
Yeah, I'll give it that. It actually gives dimension to, well, it has to, because we didn't have dimension in the original game.
Exactly.
So, to actually see it be lively is actually really cool.
Yeah, it feels like a lived-in place. And as far as intros go, this game has a great intro. Oh, hey, you're back in the party.
Yes, I am.
Would you look at that? The reactors, enormous. I love this. This is great. What a great intro to a game. Now, how does it sound on Twitch, by the way? Levels and all that good?
One sec, because I was actually trying to figure out why I got booted.
Now, again, great intro. Going right back to
YouTube sounds fine.
Going right back to 1997. But now, we're getting ready to see the first thing I don't like about this game.
Really?
The first thing I don't like about it is the villain is right there from the beginning. Sephiroth is all over this friggin' game. And
I mean, that kind of takes the punch out of it.
I think it does. I think it takes the mystique out of him. Because he shows up all the time to talk shit.
Yes.
Oh no, due to a network error, we can't chat.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. But
You know
I can
what?
still hear you, and I can still hear stuff, so.
That's all that matters. So, again, presentation-wise, this is awesome. Having the villain basically show up right at the beginning, or at least be hinted at like that, right in the beginning, the little musical sting, I think it was a bad move, personally.
Yeah, and you know what? Come to think of it, because it's been, whenever this one came out, it's been a while since I played it.
4
I don't
years.
think I ever paid attention to that part, because I was just amazed at how expansive everything looked.
Yeah, and that's how I was too. But there's, I don't know, I think it starts to detract from the natural progression of the story, that it has to stop every 5 minutes to be like, ooh, Sephiroth's here.
Yeah, because he was not a factor.
He didn't show up. You did not see him until Cloud tells his backstory in Calm. Is the first time you see Sephiroth. He's only talked about a handful of times before that.
Now, I know you said the word calm, but at first it didn't sound like you said that.
When Cloud's coming all over the place.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. Well, those are Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse. Jesse fails the Bechdel test every step of the way.
Apparently. I gotta watch this as a kid for Jesse. I just realized that.
And, okay, yep, let's stop the momentum for another cutscene.
Okay, you know what
Why?
never actually paid attention to that I just recently thought of?
That,
What actually attaches Cloud's sword to his back?
strong lats.
I was gonna say back.
Also, those first two, guards, how did Barrett get around them?
Have fun.
So fun fact, when I first played, not this one, but the OG game, I actually died right here.
Oh, really?
I was that stupid. I did not know how this game worked, because I think this was my first RPG ever. Not this one, but
The original.
the original.
Yeah,
Yes.
this was my first RPG too. And there's a learning curve. I came from like old beat 'em ups and shit, you know?
I came from a lot of racing games.
Platformers, that was my thing.
Yeah.
Why can't
So
I
for
open
whatever
you?
reason, my brain did not process how
Wait,
this
oh!
worked, and I died.
Was never in doubt.
It was never in doubt. Shut up. Shut up, Cloud. You either don't say enough or you say something lame. But I don't know. I like that about the guy.
Oh, he is mentally stunted, so
Yeah,
we can give him a few
So
breaks
let's
on that
soldier
one.
boy.
of course.
Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name?
Jesse.
Cloud. Cloud.
Oh,
Right.
this is one of the things I did like was I loved how
He's a
they
professional,
gave
unlike the
Jesse,
rest of
Wedge,
us.
and Biggs
I'm glad to have him.
way more character development.
Oh, yeah.
They were not throwaway characters in this one.
When it's done.
Yeah, no. They were fully fleshed out, flaws and all.
Real joy to
I mean, I do have little issues with them here and there. You know, Wedge here, they kind of just made him
Who's first?
the funny fat guy.
Not on the same page as people.
Yeah, but he's also very sweet. But
Yes.
I will say, I actually remember Jesse in this one because I'm like, oh yeah, she was in the OG one. Huh.
Exactly.
Like, I remember Wedge and Biggs because, you know, they were more prominent in the OG, but I, for the life of me, did not register Jessie until I really thought about it, that she was technically there.
Interested.
Right. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, so our Zoom call is running out of time.
There's a time limit?
Apparently, we're on our last 9.5 minutes.
Mac, what did you do?
No, it's Zoom, not us. Not OBS. I don't have...
Mac, what did you do?
No, it's my Zoom account.
Mac, what did you do?
Yeah, blame Mac. So, yeah, now... Does Shinra have really incompetent guards? Why is Cloud here? Everyone else is doing
wait,
just
hold
fine.
on. Photo op.
Sup?
You know, that's the photo.
Hell yeah.
But I do love the artwork. I mean, this is beautiful.
Oh yeah, no. The game looks and plays really well. Even though I'm not trying to, like, skill on anyone, because I'm way overpowered right now. Just give me all this shit. Where the fuck do I go?
Now, that is also the downside of making it this big and 3D and all that. You can get lost very quickly.
Yes. It's not, like, the worst thing on Earth. I mean, really, this intro, there's pretty much nothing wrong with it. This is
this was actually, like, I think I was more invested in this version of the intro than the other.
Yeah. It's a little more harrowing. It's got a lot more cool shit going on.
And even this, I know what happens in the game, but I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Even though subconsciously, yeah, I knew what was gonna happen next. But they did it in such a way where I had to question that multiple times.
Like, oh my god. Yeah, no, they made it cinematic. I'm gonna do this. Come here.
Not the puppy.
What puppy?
The puppy, or, well, kitty. I think it's a kitty.
The whatever it is. I don't
The
know.
puppy kitty?
Whatever.
It's a puppy. It's not a guard dog.
Hey, what's up? Anyone else? How do we feel about what happened here today? Oh, come on. That was mean. They could have held the door. I was right there. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to these people.
I will say that, not this game, or not just this game, but when games do that where you can clearly see the people right in front of you, but because of cinematics, the door has to close.
Of course.
It's kind of like, it takes me out of it, because it's like, really? That's not how that would work, but okay.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako?
So, a friend of mine pointed this out, and I can't stop thinking about it. Like, not pointing this out, but I sent, oh god, Cloud, you and your fucking things. I gotta hear the stuff.
Depends when it was built.
You see, JRPG dialogue, I don't think it was written to be read out loud in English.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
There's just like this certain shit that like you can't take a lot of it seriously.
Who's there? Door!
You mean like translation-wise?
Just the way it sounds. Some of the like poetic waxing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That stuff, even in anime, that takes me out of it. Because it's like, we're in the middle of a war. Why are you monologuing right now?
Exactly. Alright, well, how do we feel? Come on in, everybody. Alright, I gotta turn my monitor off. I'm stuttering over my own voice.
Oh, that's why that's
headset
happening. 'Cause I'm like, why are you acting weird?
Monitor off. Alright.
Well,
You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Alright, good.
Good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
You can try passing the Bechtel test, Jesse.
Oh, I can just watch it from here. This is actually on
I got this.
schedule, not schedule.
No, I got this, Barrett.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but...
Yeah, because like in the
Jesus
original
Christ.
game, I don't remember this sequence being this long. I
No.
do not remember it being this in depth at all.
No, not at all. I mean, this game front loads all the backstory. There's no mystery in Remake. They're like, oh, it's supposed to be for veteran players and new time players, but yeah,
Are you ignoring...
this doesn't leave any mystery for new time players,
Except for
except for the end of the game, where it's like, who the fuck is this guy with black hair who just shows up out of nowhere?
well, also certain pieces of dialogue where, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into it, where it's like, how would you know that unless either somebody told you that or there's another timeline here?
Next thing I don't like about this game. Showing everyone in the first 20 minutes of the game.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves
These people
Ah,
didn't show up for hours in the original.
currently investigating
Yeah.
whether they belong
And
to the same
they
group
make
in an
Shinra
attempt on your
like so comically evil.
Our
I'm gonna say one of them is just flat out racist.
Yeah. They're like I get it. I'm all about evil corporate shit, but like,
While you eat,
oh,
while you
Jesus.
shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't
Dance
care,
around,
and it
Barrett.
doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is.
but
Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds
But
green like you and me bleed
the Shinra people, like, they were always like cackling villains, but like it's amplified to such a comical degree in this that like I'm like, are they supposed to be caricatures of villains now?
Really hear that?
They could have given these characters a little more depth, but they didn't.
No, maybe Hojo a little bit, but it's not until like way later.
Oh, I'm sure, and
I'd
it
work
definitely
this
doesn't
out
happen in
and
this
work
game.
out the next 5 seconds.
No.
Save the screaming for later.
Save the screaming for later. See, it's hard.
Okay, here's a weird thing about this. So as beautiful as this game is, there's occasionally moments where everything looks too shiny.
Yes.
So it's like, yes, now I'm kind of out of it because it kind of looks like plastic.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going to end up happening in a minute and a half is, I guess, the Zoom call is going to
So much
end.
for having Cloud do all the fighting.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to
Some places
re-invite you.
Sword just can't reach.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on there.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Well, Jesse, can we get any closer to Cloud?
No, because Jessie is a walking Bechtel test, and she fails every time. Oh, Cloud should have ended up with Jessie. I don't know.
I think they had a better connection, but as I've always said, I don't think Cloud should end up with anybody. Yes, that's a hot take. He shouldn't end up with anybody.
No, he shouldn't.
ain't got nothing on me.
Just fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Alright, how do we
I also remember
feel?
this battle took me a minute because, for whatever reason, I could not hit the flying enemies to save my life. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I think the meeting's about to end.
They'll cut you down to size and then some.
You're the captain of this ship. I'm just making sure it just doesn't totally crash and burn.
Well, I appreciate that.
Exactly.
I
Nothing like a little
mean,
dirty
yeah, we're still here.
Yes.
Just keep those
So,
videos of yours
yeah.
on me.
Oh, never mind. Alright, folks, we just lost Mist. Hold on a second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're holding on. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Are you fucking serious? God damn it. Hold on, everybody. Apparently they want to charge me $100 to beef up Zoom, so we're gonna try something different. Let's go to Twitter. And we're gonna tell Miss to go to Discord. And we're gonna hope and pray. 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 Hoping and praying. Praying and hoping. Can you hear me? 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 Okay. Now let's see if we can get you back into OBS. This is... What a wonderful day. Let's see. Mac OS capture, application audio capture. Let's go Discord. And, speak for me.
Arf.
Good. I can hear you're picking up. Let's keep this train going. And go. Haha. This was a little unnecessary. Yeah. I mean, I get it. They want to expand this stuff. They want to make it more fun. Whoop. Ow. Yeah.
Also, I think if
Ow.
a compound had these kinds of lasers, they would be a little more
What?
prominent. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
this just seems like poor factory design.
Yeah. I mean, this whole factory is impractical.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
All right, let's go fuck this guy up.
We can take this Uncle John.
You know what? Let's do. Oh, do I not have spells? Shit.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic.
Ah, well, I could just whack the shit out of him.
Of course. He just had to get back up.
I thought I had materia equipped from my last playthrough. What's going on here? Spells. Yeah, I got all kinds of shit.
What are you?
These fucking liars.
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean,
God,
hey,
Cloud's an
not
idiot.
goddamn-
I love him.
I...
He's an idiot.
Though for all I know.
Again, he's also mentally
Mhm.
16.
That make you a
Yeah.
one-year-old, huh?
No, I get it.
And learn.
I can't hate on him that much. I think I can hate on some of the shit surrounding him, but, you know, that is what it is. Oh, you're about to get kicked out of the, whatever again.
Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Yeah, that's
Get
fine.
down there.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Whee!
God damn. I can practically taste the mockery.
You shouldn't taste Mako, Barrett. I don't even know why I'm busting things open. I am so beyond overpowered. Watch how fast we end this boss battle.
Heads up, boys.
That's another thing. It took me a very long time to realize what were hit
Ow.
like
Yeah, Barrett,
collapsible,
take care of
hittable,
that.
whatever objects and what weren't, because for the longest time I didn't hit anything,
We fell in.
and then I accidentally hit a box. I'm like, wait, I could have done that the whole time.
No.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I was way out of this
Damn it.
area before I
Go.
realized it.
Yeah, I mean, I do like how the game doesn't, like, hold your hand that much, but it can be a little hand-holdy sometimes.
The only problem is, so some of the boxes you can hit, but then you have some boxes that look exactly like the ones you can hit, and they do nothing.
All right.
So
Let's see if
that
you
needed to be a little bit
definitely
more
can
clear.
bite the hand that feeds.
Yeah.
Go on. Do the honors.
Do the honors.
To me,
I
you're
fucking
ready
love
to
this
say
voice
you
actor.
are.
Barrett has a great voice actor.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
I mean, I think the whole voice cast does a really good job.
As much as Square Enix gets paid for this, they better.
Yeah, right. I do think a lot of times they can come off as kind of one note, but no, wait, here we go, more Sephiroth. I mean, I guess there's a little build up to it. I guess I'm saying this as a veteran player because I know what this shit means. Like, but it's still, I still think they blow the Sephiroth wad a little too early.
They do, especially since Sephiroth, even if you haven't played Final Fantasy, you know who he is.
Yeah. Yes, 20 minutes. Let's go.
You double-crossing!
Shut up, Barrett.
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Oh, geez, what the heck is this guy over here?
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
Ow.
Reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded.
Alright.
I think all of their
Why can't I do
big-
fucking magic? Oh, ATB, duh.
Should I be worried?
Just fucking
see, that's what you
whack
get
'em.
for being greedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a triple slash, and then, god damn it, how do I switch party members?
Up and down.
Oh, yeah, yeah, up, down, left, right, duh. You can tell how long it's been since I've played this fucking game.
A barrier?
But yeah, like all of Shinra's not monsters, robots always resemble bugs.
So what's your brilliant plan,
Yeah,
Because they have like spider ones. This one's clearly a scorpion. Well,
genius? Or go down in
it says it,
flames?
but it's clearly a scorpion.
oops. Ooh, the camera's not working out for me.
Hit R3. That should do it.
You're not my mom.
I mean, not that I can say much because it took me a while for me to figure that out too.
So,
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
yeah, will you let me move?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
You got this!
Hang back.
You got this, hang back. So, this weapon, this thing that's here to defend the reactor, just fucking, this thing is here to defend the reactor, but it is just blowing the fucking thing up.
Well, that's what you get for paying tax money to Shinra.
We gotta take it out quicker.
Yeah, I'm trying to. How many cutscenes does this thing need? That is definitely something I have an issue with in this game is there are so many fucking cutscenes all the time.
Shit, the bomb!
Yeah, and Rebirth isn't much different. Where the cutscenes, it's like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. All I did was move forward an inch.
Right, exactly. It lets you move forward for about 20 seconds and then
You hear that?
this
Damn
happens.
thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Yeah, please, let's get out of here.
Where should be covering our way out? Go,
Do. And I'm all about a cinematic experience, but at the same time, I do like to play the game. You know what I mean? And that's a nitpick. Like, this is absolutely a nitpick. You know, and I can't complain too much about it. I think it's just because right now, like, the game hasn't done anything seriously wrong for me yet. This, like, first hour is great. And most of this game is good. I keep talking like I don't like this game. I really like this game. Oh, it's superhero shit. Ah, leap! Oh, man!
I'm trying to think. Like, that's another thing about this game. I actually became more of a fan of Barrett in this one.
Yeah. Um,
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
yeah, sure. And then she's just gonna leave anyway.
Come this way.
If you say so.
Straight to Barrett. Probably.
Um,
I think I see an exit. Come on.
yeah, I think one of the issues that the remake and rebirth have is that they make everything so big. It's all so big and so dramatic. You know what I mean?
Everything. Like, literally
Everything is like this big major event. And here's the thing: when everything is a climax, nothing is a climax.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it just.
But that kind of sounds like this.
If I don't talk.
Yes.
Out of your way.
I wish we got to hear Barrett complain about trying to climb with one hand more.
I will give him his props for that one though. Anytime I see his animation for climbing, I'm like, oh my gosh. I see why he's big and buff.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, dude's a badass.
Soldier boy with me.
Yeah, why the hell did they need... Seriously, why is Cloud here?
They're here. Take them down.
If he's pretty.
Cool it. 5 seconds.
Like, I don't think the original really explained why Cloud, like, didn't focus on why Cloud was there. It's just like, oh, hey, he needed money. But they treat...
Actually, come to think of it, I thought that too. I was like, why is he actually here? I would think this would be something where he kind of stumbles into it, not he was already there.
That.
Yeah, like, it basically like, oh, Tifa knows this guy. He's apparently a big-time soldier, so, you know, let's get him in on this job. He needs the money. But in this, they make it sound like he's supposed to be like security for them or something. Okay, look at this motherfucker right here. Why does he need this little twink watching his back?
Because he's pretty.
I mean, like, look. Oh, God, these guys. Ha.
That was nothing.
Oh, they messed me up badly.
More like we'll both
Oh,
be done.
they're all the way over there. I love how everyone's just a big shit talker in these games. Is that all you got? Ow. Yeah, Barrett, you take care of that.
But yeah, like in the original game, I didn't use Barrett as much. This one, I absolutely love him.
Yeah, Barrett's good. His gameplay is pretty fucking good. It hasn't been 20 minutes, you liar. So, next thing about this game that I don't really like, I liked this at first. I don't know how much I like it now.
Sir.
Is that Shinra just decided, oh, we'll blow up the reactor ourselves. To make Avalanche look worse. Because apparently they want to reignite the war in Wutai. Does that come to a head in Rebirth by any chance? Is that mentioned at all?
I don't think so. I actually forgot that's what happened.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens later in this game. You overhear some Shinra execs talking about how they want to use Avalanche's actions to reignite the conflict in Wutai.
No, I knew that part. I'm saying I don't remember them actually
Blowing up
saying
their...
anything.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing. I know why the story was changed to Shinra blowing up their own reactor. And it's for the simple fact that if Avalanche caused all the damage we're about to see, we might question how much of, you know, good guys are they.
If I couldn't
Which
believe
could
you'd be the
actually
first to
work.
know.
Which is an actual, you know, like, positive thing. I'm all about that shit. I like...
Because 13 was
Morally.
kind of like that.
And again, just had to make everything big and action-packed. They could just
Okay,
leave.
that was pretty cool.
Oh, shut up.
All right, come on.
Sorry, this fucking Facebook group that I'm a part of, they just have me just feel visceral rage whenever this game tries to make me feel good. But, again, badass scene. This looks awesome. So do we have any... Is anyone even watching this? I don't think so.
There you are.
There I am. What, did you lose me?
And with nothing but a few
Apparently, but I don't know how.
I don't know. I'm still here, baby.
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered.
There's no way we could be bad guys.
Well, let's hope the city's still.
I really wish they would have done
But the
more the
plan's what matters,
anti-hero
right?
route.
Yeah, like... Especially because a lot of these people, this is supposed to be like their first big terrorism, you know?
Let's get going. We in Sector 8?
Yeah,
Like-
because that's the thing about this group.
All right,
They,
lead the way.
what they're doing is
It's
not,
terrorism.
quote unquote, good. It's not good. They're
They're-
just doing it for the betterment of good, you know, for the betterment of the people.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it for the right reasons.
The air in here reeks.
But they're still
Can't wait
wrong
on the
for
open.
what they're, for the actions they're taking.
Like, you have to assume, they have to assume that a lot of innocent people are gonna die due to their actions.
Do something about that.
And even if it's not directly caused by them, their presence, which causes Shinra to do what they do, ends up being their fault because they do this.
Of course, and but again, I mean,
Was it the
look, Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth and Part 3 and all the side stuff, this is Final Fantasy for Kingdom Hearts fans.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel that.
I was gonna actually mention that too because this is what Kingdom Hearts 4 is probably gonna look. Well, is gonna look
That's
like.
about as good a place as
Probably.
Stand back.
No, it is. Like if
Oh.
you see the trailer, this
No.
is what it's gonna look like.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
And I
And
also think they do go to a Final Fantasy, if I recall.
She's good to go.
great. Do you know how many people out there currently assume that there's some relationship between Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy?
There is just not canonical to Final Fantasy.
Let that be a lesson.
It's
Gets in my way.
basically, since this game loves multiverse so much, consider it a multiversal thing. These characters do not show up in Kingdom Hearts. Approximations of these characters show up in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, the deformed chibi versions.
Or Cloud, who is also Vincent and also Sephiroth. But then also Sephiroth himself.
Yes. And Squall.
And yeah, look, you mean Leon?
No way.
I don't know.
Who else? Who else from Final Fantasy? There's like so many people from Final Fantasy in that game.
I'm pretty sure Selfie is in it. Riku.
It ain't pretty.
Right? Was Titus in
This
it?
was just the
What's
first
that?
reactor,
Was
and the
Titus in
planet
it?
won't be safe till we get the rest.
Tidus,
remember him.
maybe.
I don't like calling him that because it just sounds like I'm saying titties.
You said
It's only the
titties.
beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here.
Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. You guys think you blew up part of a city block?
Here's the thing, he's not wrong.
He
but
really
this
isn't.
This is also extremist behavior.
Yeah, like, they should feel a little bad, don't you think?
It's like, so what, we blew up an orphanage. They didn't have parents anyways.
Yeah. Oh, who's gonna be sad for those kids? Their parents? Oh, wait.
Ha 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 ha!
So, what's our next move, boss?
What's our next move,
No.
boss?
I will say this.
We get our asses home.
In Rebirth, they do show more more remorseful
What, Barrett or?
storyline with Barrett and Tifa. About this.
Oh, that's
Barrett
good.
and Tifa in Rebirth.
Last train home.
So they do kind of address
Got it?
the extremist behaviors that they're showing, but
Hey,
you should have probably felt that when you were planning all this, because look at the destruction.
Yeah, when they were actively blowing up part of the city, it's almost like they didn't feel bad until their own part of the city was destroyed.
Yeah, it's like, oops, ooh, we didn't mean to do that.
It's like, Jessie should be beside herself right now, but she wants to fucking flirt instead.
of course not.
She's looking at destructions she thinks she caused,
For saving my life.
and she's fishing for dick.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
And the wrong one, because the one she's fishing for will not give it to her anyways.
I can't wait for Cloud to come out as Ace.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill.
I can't wait for the moment where he comes out and says, I've been in love with Sephiroth the whole time.
To live by.
Yeah, but he kisses Tifa.
How to use it, right?
You do know.
And how did we get there? How did we get to that unearned moment?
I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra.
Tifa's hot and Sephiroth's hot, so the two hot people have to do sneaky things together.
Listen, these are Final Fantasy characters. They're all fucking hot.
Honestly, in this version, even Barrett can get it.
Dude, they are all hot. Hey Jesse, how do you feel about that? Oh, Cloud is so dreamy.
Another thing, like, I really would like to know. Well, you kind of brought this up in private conversations, but I would like to know what, outside of the physical thing, what is it about these women that find Cloud appealing? Like,
I don't know.
As a hetero woman, I get it. I see it. He is very attractive.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
I don't get it.
he's a good-looking guy, but the thing is, oh yeah, here we go. Let's have Sephiroth show up now. Yeah, no, and I've asked that question to fans before. Who needs a mysterious villain? We can just have him show up and tell you exactly what he's all about right in the beginning.
I love how his clothes, hair, nothing. He's just fabulous in the fire.
I mean,
You know this man has some serious split ends.
oh god, his lips, they're so kissably soft. That's right, Cloud. Come, taste my pillowy lips.
I mean, not that I would complain.
Yeah, right. But I've asked people, like, why are these women so into Cloud? He's constantly dismissive. He is emotionally immature. He is mentally fucked up, and Tifa knows that. And yet she still he tries to kill both of his love interests at different times.
Oh, you better put love interest in air quotes, because no, they are not love interests. They are plot devices.
They are plot devices who fail the Bechdel test every step of the way. I'm going to keep saying Bechdel test, because you think in 2020 when this came out, they would have figured out how to write women in Final Fantasy a little bit better.
Wait, put a pin in that one, because I want to come back to that. But, yeah, like, I don't get it, and I think in the OG version, I can understand it a little bit better.
It was
Like
a different time. It
microscopic-
was the 90s.
But I still am Team Sephiroth because he actually has dimension, and they do show that he wasn't always a bad guy. quote unquote.
You're not
Yeah.
You're dead.
Like he actually has dimension to him, whereas Cloud,
I killed you
no,
with my own.
I don't get it.
Oh my god. And again, fucking they spoiled the twist of the original game. Right now. I forgot about that.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh yeah, I remember this part because I'm like, wait a minute, how?
It was
I think this was like the first part where I was like, how in the world did this happen?
also
Because I was so confused.
also how does Cloud remember what happened then?
Thank you. That's where
That was
the
a-
scene where I first was like, how does he know that?
Yeah. In the original, he had a whole missing spot in his memory when he went to confront Sephiroth, and he's like, I don't know what happened after that.
The sound of her voice
Yeah, like
bleeding.
I was arguing with people way back when this came out, where I'm like, no, there's no way he should have known any of this. There's something going on here, and people are like, oh no, it's the same story. I'm like, no, it's
no,
not.
it's not.
That which binds us together.
They know things that there's no way that they should know.
To live in
Yeah, they changed Cloud's memory. Also, and I only know this because I've seen enough footage from Rebirth. How the fuck does Cloud know who Zack is right now?
Run, Cloud.
Right.
Run.
Why, when
And
Zack shows up in the
there's-
final battle, he should be like, who the fuck are you?
And also, there's certain lines from Aerith that kind of confer where I'm like, there's no way she should know that. And she's very confidently saying it, like, oh yeah, I knew that the whole time. Like,
Oh,
how?
yeah, well,
How
here's-
did you know that?
I can accept that Sephiroth and Aerith
Hatred.
know what's gonna happen. I can accept that they are people, for whatever reason, that they're aware of the original timeline.
Well, I can accept it now. Like when this came out, I was thinking it was like Final Fantasy VII OG version, where it's like there's no way you would know this. I can accept it now because I do think now it makes more sense
All right,
why they would.
Yeah.
know.
you got this.
But here's the thing, I feel like they should be the only ones who know.
Yes, they should be. Like that would actually make a lot of sense, and would make the story more interesting.
It really would. I like the idea, like, for whatever reason, they're aware of what happened, and they're both trying to change fate. I mean, that's the end of this game. It's literally the JRPG stereotype. Mission 1, save a cat. Mission 12, kill God. This
It
game...
also happens in 13.
What's that?
That also happens in 13, where you kill a god.
Man,
Yeah.
what a mess.
Man, what a mess. Look all around you. That's all you have to say, you fucking psychopath? Wow, we really made a mess of things here, huh? Oh, geez, who's gonna clean all this up?
And they never do. It's still messed up. I don't care if this is the slum area.
Well, this
Do you
isn't...
know how many decades this would take to repair?
Well, technically, we're not in the slums yet. This is the upper area.
Well, I'm saying it's not like
Nope, I don't wanna go
where
that way.
Shinra is.
Now, I don't hate the whispers. I don't like how they're introduced, though.
I do actually like the whispers, especially in Rebirth, where I'm trying not to spoil too much. but
Well, I mean, there
where
are
you,
black ones, there are white ones, there are gray ones, there are all kinds of whispers in Rebirth.
Well, I'm just saying how they came to be is more explained. Where it's like,
Now,
oh.
As much as I don't like Sephiroth showing up this early in the game, I do like that scene where he appears just with his hand on her shoulder, where it's just kind of like, ooh, foreshadowing.
Right,
But-
exactly.
But I also don't like that he shows up this early.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, she knows he's messed up in the head too. And she still
Well,
wants
yeah.
to shack up.
And I'm going to say it now, Aerith
That's right. It's
is a hoe.
you know,
Because
for scaring those
Steve
kids away.
very quickly switches
What
sides,
things?
whoever the most attractive
Never
dude is
mind.
at the moment.
Think of it as a memento.
Oh, absolute. Listen,
Just my luck.
both Aerith and T. People got all mad that I insinuated that. Yeah, how much? people got mad at me online for insinuating that Aerith and Tifa aren't like pure untouched flowers. I'm like, these women went through hell. They grew up in the slums. They both have traumatic backstories. You think they've just been sitting around waiting for Cloud their whole lives? They had to have gotten it in somewhere.
There's a whole subplot of Aerith and Zack literally in the game.
Yeah.
So,
keep
Well-
and even poor Zack, he was even like looking for Aerith, and she's just like, oh well,
Is that what you're all worked up about?
Well,
I want the blonde one.
Relax.
well,
It's going to attack you. I promise.
one of the things they got mad. People got mad that I insinuated that Tifa had been with men before Cloud, because everyone was trying to say, oh, Cloud was her first kiss. He's her first everything. And I'm like, no fucking way. There's no fucking way. She's 20 years old, living in this world where everyone is fuckably hot.
It'd be more shocking if she didn't have a first kiss with somebody else.
Yeah, people are like, well, if you read A Tale of Two Paths, she worked ever since leaving Nibelheim. She had to work her ass off to pay off loans and all this stuff and whatever. And they're like, she didn't have time for a boyfriend. I'm like, you don't need a boyfriend to get action.
We're not talking about relationships here. We're just talking about 30 seconds.
We're talking about just some human stress relief.
Sword on the ground, right now.
Which
That voice.
now, if she's still waiting for Cloud, that's an extra what, 10, 20, 30 years that she's still not going to have any release.
Well, you have to think. Okay, the last time she saw Cloud, as far as I can remember, would have been, come here. Come here. I don't even have to do anything. I just have to hold the button in. Oh, damn it. Hold the button in. Yeah, I want that. You have to think. I think she was supposed to be about 12 or 13 when Cloud left to join Soldier. Maybe 14.
Yeah, 13 or 14, because he was 15, 16. He's like
Well,
a year older.
he's only a year older than her. So he comes back. The Nibelheim incident occurs when Cloud is 16 years old. It's 5 years ago. But Tifa did not know he was there.
Right.
Is anyone else around? I hear a voice. Oh. Here we go. So we got, okay. So 5 years ago. But Tifa did not know he was there. So she would have been maybe 13 or 14. Yeah. She thinks it's been 7 years. So you're telling me that she spent basically all of her teenage years and her early adult years waiting for this guy because he helped her when he failed to save her from falling off a mountain.
But the rooftops look clear.
But, you know, no.
Women, this is unrealistic. Do not wait for a guy like this, because you will never get him.
Open fire, shoot to kill.
Stop shooting me. I want to leave.
Close call.
So you're telling me that Tifa has only had eyes for this guy who was a fucking asshole to her for, like, his whole childhood. Where the fuck am I going?
That's a question I ask myself every time I play this
oh.
game. Where am I going?
So you're telling me that this chick knew Cloud from her neighborhood. Cloud, a kid who didn't fucking talk to anyone. Oh,
All right. That's that.
ow.
It's over.
It's an outdated trope, because this definitely appears in a lot of anime. I don't think it appears as much now in anime, But this is very much an anime trope. where
Yeah.
It's the person you grew up with
Is your
love
true
interest.
love.
Even though she grew up with a whole bunch of boys in her neighborhood, so I don't know why they couldn't be viable options, but okay.
Well,
I guess they weren't pretty enough.
they're not the protagonist.
But I have to say, I don't like that trope. I ate it up kind of when I was way
Well,
younger.
yeah.
But now it's stupid. It's a stupid trope.
It really is. It's basically they want Final Fantasy to be a harem anime.
Yes, because
It's-
even what's her Cisne, even she has moments. I don't think she just flat out wants to be with Cloud, but she even has moments where it's like, don't do it. Do not go there with her.
I love asking people why does Aerith like Cloud so much, and they're like, it's because he reminds her of Zack, and I'm like, how? Cloud.
Actually, other than maybe the character models, they're not the same.
I get it. Like, Cloud displays some gestures that Zack does, but his personality could not be any more different than Zack's.
And also, the gestures are basically because it's like, well, yeah, at one point they knew each other, and Zack was his superior.
Well, I mean, the canonical reason is because of Hojo's experiments.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, not story-wise, but like, they were in the same room at some point in their lives.
Yeah, but
You
they
know?
don't. Yeah, but Cloud doesn't remember that.
Right.
For Cloud, it's because of the Genova shit. Oh, god damn it! Just fucking.
I don't like the guys with the shields.
I'm not trying to style on anyone. I'm just trying to end this. Oh, okay, yeah, move on in. So shit, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the Genova cells and all that stuff and Hojo's programming and shit like that. When Zack died, Cloud's emotional whatevers, blah blah blah, and he took on Zack's memories.
Welcome to Crisis Core.
Yeah.
For those of you who did not know, that is in Crisis Core.
Oh, hey, real quick. We just saw Cloud randomly slash a soldier and kill him. But Rebirth says killing is bad.
After all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine.
Now, granted, I can understand Cloud killed people who had surrendered in Rebirth.
Yes,
You
he
think he's
did.
a keeper?
But they're like, oh, Cloud, killing is bad. I'm like, what the fuck have y'all been doing for 2 games? Just,
Yeah, especially since like they sit there and walk over bodies like they had no part of that one.
like, no, they're just knocking them unconscious. Bullshit. Is Barrett's bullets knocking people unconscious?
If so, then he might want to chase those rubber bullets out.
Had to draw them away.
Oh, is Cloud whacking them with the blunt end of the sword?
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Seriously, they really could have just made them anti-heroes and it would have served the same purpose.
I mean,
Got a
yeah.
question For you all.
Got a question for you all.
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
Okay, this should be a bunch of red flags for all of
Wearing
them.
robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
These are the ramblings of a lunatic.
More panic-induced hallucinations.
Yeah, Barrett has it right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, like, I know this is something that they all see eventually. Except Wedge, I think. I don't think Wedge ever actually
I don't
sees
think
them.
Wedge Yeah,
He
I
just,
think he senses them, I think, but he doesn't
yeah,
see them.
he reacts to them, but he doesn't act like he can see them. What ends up happening with Wedge is he doesn't die when he's supposed to, just so he can show up for 2 seconds and then actually die.
that kind of threw me off because I
Why?
do
Why
like
did
Wedge.
like?
I like Wedge because he's adorable in this one, but it did throw me off with his fate.
It's why keep him alive at all? Yeah, all y'all get the fuck out of my way. Fuck you.
Because
Fuck
he's
you.
pretty. That's gonna be the answer to everything. It's because they're pretty.
I apparently get out of my fuck. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh whoa, there's
You looking
Kyrie.
at me? You looking at me?
Did you see that? Did you see that you passed by Kyrie?
Where? Get the fuck out of. Fuck off.
I'm not sure where you are right now, but you actually passed by Kyrie.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Kyrie. As in, like, the Kingdom Hearts character?
Right there, right? Oh, I keep forgetting you're a few seconds ahead of me, but there's a girl in a blue kind
This
of
chick.
denimish.
This chick right here.
Give it a second.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
With the thigh highs.
That's weird.
Yes,
I don't know who that is.
Hint, buddy.
she's actually prominent in the game.
Good for her.
I did not know that.
Look at me like that again, bitch. I swear to God. I got a huge fucking sword. Don't give me that stink eye. Yeah, do it again. Sorry, I'm having fun. I just blew Jessie off. She's like, "Hey, Cloud, a little help," and I just walked past her.
That is something that is cool about this version of the game is when you actually hit people, they do react.
What, do they not do that in Rebirth?
No, I'm saying this Rebirth and Remake, whereas you don't get that option in the OG game.
Oh, yeah.
only cares about saving the planet.
Barrett, you are not making yourself,
You're not
helping yourself.
No, not just himself. You're not helping a certain group of individuals that look like you. Not to say I wouldn't be intimidated by him either. Like, I probably would be intimidated, but
A message to the
Man,
bleeding our planet dry.
the guy on the far right of these three Shinra people,
Heard it loud and
he really looks like he wants to say the N-word. He's got his hand up and everything. He's like, "I'm gonna say it."
Intimidation or violence, but work together for
I
peace
mean,
and prosperity. That is
what's her face? Scarlet. Scarlet's just flat out racist, so I think if he said it, it wouldn't be that big of a surprise.
God, I
And
hate.
Scarlet is is the only female Shinra person, blonde hair, big boobies. She racist. For those of you who didn't
we
know,
all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
But
she
does
does
she?
not like the Wutai people.
Right.
But does she spend the whole game talking about Cloud?
Actually, no. She just spends a huge scene talking about how bad Wutai people are without just saying some really racist Asian things. Like, it's like, my God, woman, you are highly racist.
Oh, is that it? Am I done here? Oh, how the fuck did you get in here, Jesse? You were definitely not here a minute ago.
Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not.
What do you mean, you
Such a thing
people?
as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of
Yay, Jesse!
complete with
I
massive
still love
steel
Jesse.
plates
Oh,
suspended
I
from
think
the
she's
ceiling
great. I think
from
out of the three Avalanche members that have, character now, she's got the most interesting one. I'd say Biggs is the most boring out of them. He's just a good guy. You know what I mean?
He's just the kind of,
This here
what's it
is
called?
the
Scruffy,
route. As you can see,
rough
it'll take us
guy.
around this main
Yeah.
pillar.
with a good heart.
Look,
Here, you know what? While this plays through, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I don't think anyone's here, but you can keep them entertained.
Criminal history.
I'll be right back.
All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up.
Oh, I'm playing catch up because I'm a few seconds behind on the cinematics, people. But yes, Jesse's my favorite
Have a
character.
little faith.
Favorite, I guess, potential love interest for Cloud
Won't be long till we
because
reach the bottom. Relax.
she clearly has an attraction to him without
It's because of that great big pizza in
being
the sky.
stupid about it.
People
She
down there gotta struggle to survive.
it's almost like she leaves herself open for
Sure sucks up
disappointment,
Marco,
but she's still
while the soil
hopeful,
turns to
and I
dust,
like that
the
about
air
her.
fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Plus, she's
Then
adorable,
leave and don't look back.
and she's fun. If Cloud wasn't
That's
mentally
what's always worked
stunted,
for
she
me.
would be really good for
Well,
his
that's
character.
all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
Or Barrett. Barrett also seems like a good option. Actually, anybody's a good option that isn't Tifa or Aerith.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
I suppose.
You see, one of the things I like that every cutscene in this game is 40 fucking minutes long is you can go have a sandwich, you can go to the bathroom, you could have sex 4 times. Like,
Here's the bad side about that, though. You can also look away, look back, and you really haven't missed anything in the story.
exactly. But again, presentation is awesome. Yo, wait, I just noticed that little goth baddie in the background there. Where'd she go?
Sweetheart. Don't worry.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool if you could, like,
Romance
Honestly,
a goth baddie? Yeah,
or anybody.
there were quite a few of those at Anime Midwest. But I'm also married.
Bombs detonated 1,
Uh-huh,
members
sure,
lost 0.
yeah.
And one step
Members lost 0 currently.
There's no way.
Bombs detonated 1, and everyone's happy. Y'all just saw what the fuck you did to the city.
You've earned it.
You know what? Okay, let's say nobody.
These people
did
are
die.
fucking psychopaths.
And delusional, because they're like, nobody died. No, I'm dying. No, you're not.
You said-
Just walk it off. You'll be okay.
No, they just went sleepies.
You know where Tifa works.
But let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they didn't kill anybody. Can we say collateral damage?
Okay, I'm fine with the collateral damage, but like you can't tell me no one died in that explosion.
I feel like it's been forever.
Was pulling some OT.
Like someone fucking died, and they don't know that Shinra blew their own reactor up. Man, Barrett runs fast. Like he's a big dude. He should not be running that fast.
Mako is the
He
lifeblood
typically
of the
doesn't,
planet.
but you know, cinematics and all that.
Yeah,
Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters.
with their dumbass
Tear 'em down when
posters.
they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
I'm sorry. Who was?
Let steelwork
Yeah, you know
try to
what?
tell me that's not progress.
I'm glad this is a cutscene. I'm glad this is a cutscene. No one is more important to the story than Undercity Resident here. This wasn't needed.
Figures.
None of this is needed.
And I like how he still casually talked to him like you didn't just see a grown man flinch out of nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, it's just the idea they want to make things bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think the pacing of the story suffers for it.
Refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
And it gets
No.
way, way,
How I
way
said
worse in Rebirth.
And everyone's like, oh, well, the side content, you don't have to do the side content. You can just explore the story. But it's like,
Which is true. That
that's
is very true.
that you're right. That is true. But that's also a bad excuse for having too much fucking content. Side content should be there to enrich the experience, not pad the runtime for an extra 80 hours. You know what I mean?
Yes, which is also true. And it really weirdly breaks up the pacing because I have done stuff where it's like I didn't mean to do that, but since I'm here, and then 5 hours later, I'm like, where was I in the story? I forgot where I was.
Oh, are you commenting as GF1 Studios?
Did you?
Or
That
is
is
that
not me.
Mac? I guess Mac's here. Hi, Mac.
You made it.
Because I was gonna ask if that was you.
I can't
Nope.
remember the last time I saw a real one.
I'm busy playing a video game.
Okay, so
See this?
you
Okay.
talked about certain parts where you didn't like.
Thoughtful.
I'm going to say
Guy can
this.
change.
As much
It's been
as
5
I
years.
love Tifa, I don't like this version of Tifa.
Right.
Yeah, she's kind of a damsel, isn't she? For someone as badass as she's supposed to be, she's kind of she's kind of needy.
Well, that and they sucked the personality out of her. They sucked it out of her and gave it to Aaron. And
They just
That-
gave her two
that
big
makes me mad.
personalities.
Do you mind
two
keeping
big,
the name
bouncy,
hidden until I'm
perky
pissed?
personalities.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy.
Ask Tifa. She takes care of all
Hi, boss.
I'll talk to
Who's
Marlene.
sounding like who's talking like he's Mario.
Hey, the hell you think you're doing? Scaring
Marlene's absolutely adorable in this.
Oh
one, though.
yeah, she is.
Daddy says never talk to
So why?
Honey, I do say that.
What? You know, I don't know how to say this, but Barrett is uncharacteristically madder than he usually is.
But I'm not tired.
Like,
Here's what I said. He's acting in a way that doesn't help a certain set of people that look like him.
You.
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
I'm still waiting.
well, I mean, you can say it because you're a member of that group of people.
I am. I just try to
I-
keep it very general.
We should talk outside.
We should talk outside. I'm gonna spend the rest of this game only talking to or about you.
Did the people who died
I
already
do love her
take
earrings,
them?
though. I want those.
Of course.
See, I love Tifa's character design in this. I also think
I just don't like her personality. Her
Get on
personality
me.
just
There's an empty
she is
apartment
so
place
bland in
just
this
down
one.
the
I
road.
keep
It's nothing
forgetting
fancy,
she's
but
there.
I was thinking you could stay
Yeah.
for now.
like I don't
The
know.
landlady's a big friend of the
There-
cause,
there
so
was,
you don't have to pay rent. Sound good?
Wow, how does the fucking landlady make any money
Follow me then.
if she doesn't charge rent for Avalanche members? That's like half the people in the slum.
Chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you.
Anyway,
into this.
uh,
It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I
oh
won't.
yeah, old Tifa. Hey Cloud, can you do me a solid, Lockhart?
Not me.
Holy crap. Kyrie, I didn't notice Kyrie appears a lot. Like in the background.
Huh?
So,
Is she like a big deal in Rebirth? Because I don't remember her at all in this game.
Them.
good. You had me worried. You're not exactly. a
Actually,
people
she
person.
appears in this game. Like
How could
you
you
do
not?
missions for her in this game.
Oh,
But yeah, she's a character
I
that
saw Sector 8 on the news.
when you become like more
Was that the
heroic,
war
she's
zone?
like, oh,
News is just
well,
a
for
shimmer
me to be
mouthpiece.
famous, I'll act like I'm
That's
part
what
of
everyone
your
shimmer
crew.
turns into.
And so she
Oh.
basically,
The top
she
floor.
says, or she tells
Say
people
what?
she's a mercenary when
Oh.
she's not. And that actually happens a lot in
gotcha.
Rebirth.
And here we are.
So that's why I keep pointing her out, because I'm like, holy
on the
crap,
second
I
floor.
did not notice how often she appears here.
Huh. What the hell is Max saying in the chat? He's talking about fucking Mario.
Seventh heaven and all.
That's because I said his introduction, he sounded like Mario. Now he's complaining about Mario.
Oh,
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes?
I think these characters look
Oh,
better in this
I mean,
game
I
than the
told her
next
I had a
one.
friend looking for a place to stay.
I don't
With
know what it
DTH.
is, but something about
No.
the aesthetic works
It's
better
fine.
for me.
And this?
They're a little more
That one's,
unrealistically proportioned, and I
know
think
what?
it kind of
It's getting
works
late.
in the
I'll
kind of
introduce you tomorrow.
anime-ish JRPG way. You know what I mean?
Well, they look more human and not characters. Like, I can see the difference with
It's a
Tifa
little
here. She
bit,
actually looks
But should
more
be enough to get you through the
realistic, whereas in
If
the
you
other
want
one, they
anything
make
else,
her
we can
more of a
always
character.
One thing.
What, in
My
Rebirth?
money. You guys owe
Yes.
me 2,000.
Huh.
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it's a very slight
it?
difference, and
Sorry.
maybe
we
I just
spent the
have that
rest
eye
preparing
for it,
the
but I
mission.
do notice like
That
very
really
subtle
is it.
differences.
But not
Gotcha.
for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
God,
Are you
Avalanche
sure
doesn't.
about that?
They don't know how to work
Of
money
course, as
very
long as
well.
you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too.
Mac is
Never mind.
asking if you're
No,
sober.
2,000's enough.
I am sober.
That's
I
what we
blew
agreed
my
on, so
throat out,
That'll
Mac.
be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the
Okay,
bar.
now I'm sure people would
Thanks
use
again
that
for
as
everything.
as a reason, like,
Sleep
you
tight.
see, this shows how much Cloud likes Tifa. He didn't want to take extra money to help. It's like, so? And
Yeah, I would do that with you guys. It's like I'm not trying to take your money.
like, Tifa's the only fucking friend he has. Of course he's not gonna try to rob her blind. Oh God, Cloud.
So Mac is calling you out for being drunk in Chicago.
Guess it's
Oh, I was fucking trashed in Chicago. There is no there's no denying that. I was a stumbling maniac. And I spent most of my time in a BDSM dungeon, so
Hey,
Check out
You
that
okay in there?
content on our social media. Whatever they
no.
are.
coming in.
No, we were not allowed to take any pictures or video. As much as I wanted to take pictures and video of me flogging Mac.
Okay,
Oh,
then
boy.
check it out on our OnlyFans.
Oh boy, here's Sephiroth again. Walking up to him with those bedroom eyes. Holy shit. I'm going to mount you, Cloud.
Can
I want
you
to lower
understand
my s-
why women love Sephiroth, even though, yes, we are fully aware that he would be highly abusive. But can you see why women are attracted to him?
Cloud, there's nothing quite like lowering yourself down onto the throbbing cock of another man. Wait, you're not hot?
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few.
This guy are
He's
sick.
not a bad guy. The landlady asked
I
me
will
to
say
stop him
something
now
though
to make sure
about
he's okay. Can I
the
ask you a
Mako
question?
eyes. They're very pretty in this. It's
Oh, yeah,
terrible
no.
because it's obviously showing degradation, but they are very beautiful.
Yeah. Also, okay, I know the Sephiroth clones, or the Sephiroth puppets, whatever you want to call them, all tend to wear black robes. Why are they so stylish? I always equated them to just wearing rags, you know what I mean?
I mean,
But,
they
like,
look
they're like-
they should-
But they look like they're, like, embroidered and shit in this. They have,
got tattoos.
yeah, well, they, all the Sephiroth puppets have tattoos.
Exactly.
Including Red 13. That plot point that goes absolutely nowhere.
But I do like Red in this version. Barrett and Red were two in the original version I could have actually cared less about. But in this version, I love them.
You must be
Yeah. So how do you feel about the Red 13 voice change in Rebirth?
Like the place. You from up on high?
I've
Because
been around.
one part of me found it funny.
No
Like,
matter.
I actually
All
busted
kinds
out
of
laughing because I'm like,
rules,
oh my
all kinds
gosh, really? We're gonna do this? But the other part is, okay, now it's starting to get annoying.
Even Tifa.
What'd she
My okay, so apparently in the original Japanese version of Final Fantasy VII, they changed his speech patterns, which apparently I guess works better when you have in a language like Japanese. There's like formal dialogue and informal dialogue.
Yes.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just gonna follow the waypoint. So apparently once you get to Cosmo Canyon in the original, in the Japanese version, Red's dialogue changes to be more informal to indicate that, like, oh yeah, this is his more authentic self, the young self. The him that's still basically a teenager. And that's cool and all.
Morning.
I think what happened with Rebirth is they went too hard with it. Because
Yes.
not only do they make him
These water
young, like, to show how young he really is mentally, but they, like, really turn him into a child.
Right.
Like,
And that's where it became annoying. Like, at first I was like, okay, this is oddly cute, but then it's like, okay, now just shut up.
like,
You're getting on my
yeah, like, they could have, there was a middle ground they could have, hit.
I'm not a salesman.
Because, I mean,
Soldier.
Yuffie,
Who,
same age range.
yeah,
What do you say?
yeah,
And I do not find her nearly. Well, I didn't find her annoying in the OG, anyways. But I don't find her nearly as annoying
And while we're at it,
at
I'll
all.
give you the grand
I
tour.
love her version in this one.
honestly, like, I don't know why people disliked her even in the original. I thought there was so much potential for that character already.
Go ahead and keep whatever
Something
you have.
about, like,
Seeing as you didn't bring any
like,
luggage, I'm guessing
what
it's
basically
fine.
equates to a kid,
And don't worry, we'll pay you
who's
to get
basically
after.
bearing the weight of the world on her shoulders. Something very compelling about that kind of story. I like Yuffie a lot.
Okay, so Max says, you have no proof that's fake news. In Mega Man Powered Up, there are two new characters, Time Man and the racist robot by the name of Oil Man.
Hey Mac, why don't you talk about the fucking game we're playing right now?
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone.
I know you're the only person in the chat,
In your dreams, maybe.
but still, we're trying to make content here. Look, people love Final Fantasy. I don't know why there aren't more people, like, shitting on our opinions.
Suppose I could take a look.
I think it's because of the title. You have to make something where it
Mac
catches the
did it.
attention.
Mac made it.
You know where I am.
Mac is
Oh.
Mac's the one who said, "Oh, I'm gonna set all this up for you."
And let us know when
That
your next
explains
needs changing.
Because we should have had something where it's like, you know, totally rashing Final Fantasy or something like that.
Of course.
He's
Well,
a regular. Stock up here, and he might take
Ugh.
a freebie or two.
God damn it, Mac.
Or I guess could be like an honest review of
You
Final
could
Fantasy
try
VII
being a little
Rebirth,
nicer.
To get free
stuff like
shit.
that.
Not my style.
Yeah.
Final
Well,
Fantasy IX is amazing. Yes,
Our
yes,
next
it
stop
is.
Stargazer Heights.
yeah. Final Fantasy
Now-
9. Final Fantasy 9's the best one.
Then you know.
Now, if you could just subtract
Remember,
2 from
she's a
that,
good
because
friend of
that's what we're
Avalanche,
playing. We're
so
playing
be
Final
nice.
Fantasy VII.
Please.
Yeah, I know, and I wish I was playing Final Fantasy 9 right now.
Apparently.
Give it time, I almost said they'll rebirth it.
No,
Remake.
God, I'm so. Do you understand how tired I am of remakes? I want some new shit. Final Fantasy 9 already exists. Ugh.
What's he doing here?
Yeah, 8.
Working?
I actually like the vibe of 8, but it was
That's helping me with collections.
very
You better take care of
It's
her.
not.
chill. Like,
It's
Really good at
not
taking care of
perfect,
himself, you know.
but I like Final Fantasy 8 a lot.
Still better.
yeah,
hit
I
than
actually just
you.
liked the total vibe of it because I loved how it was kind of like
Big sword,
ocean
no
view,
skills.
like
I've
very
got skills.
seaside, chill.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm doing my best.
Like, I don't want to complain.
You're looking awfully glum.
I really don't want to
Are you getting
complain.
enough sleep?
Yes,
A
you
good
do.
long rest
But
cure anything, I
Not a
think.
single goddamn
I tried
person
to
is
do
watching
what's
this
for life on the
stream.
ground floor.
Mac, your
Okay?
name and conventions suck.
Now, your money.
We could have been recording
You
this.
take care.
All low-key and fun.
Don't do anything I
But
wouldn't.
no, now we're streaming to an audience of no one. Thank you, Mac.
Tomorrow's great.
Tifa, you did that on purpose. Did you see that? She, like, course-corrected and collided directly with that woman.
But
I knew I liked you, Tifa.
we've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
God, you know what? Not doing side shit is helping this game blast by. We might get to the worst character in this game tonight.
Mac, is there a reason why you keep talking about different games?
We're so sorry about that.
Because now he says Legends of the Dragoon is amazing, and Wild Arms 2 is great.
Yeah, and it's not called Legends of the Dragoon, you bastard. It's Legend of Dragoon.
My associate
Say it right,
And
Mac.
Final Fantasy VII was great.
Yes, it was.
Mega Man 3 is the greatest.
Thank you very much.
Hey Mac, since you named this stream the worst thing possible, how about you get some people in here?
When will Barrett be back with the rest?
What do you say about that, boss? How's your cruise, boss? How's your cruise while you're on Twitch watching us, boss?
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it?
No.
If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections.
This is where the game tells me to do side quests.
Another lesson for life.
Honestly, doing side quests in Remake wasn't as tedious.
No, it wasn't. It's pretty quick. It adds a couple hours to each chapter, but not to the point where you're like, oh my god, let's get on with the story already. You can have fun doing it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still not gonna do most of them because even without
No better way to keep you and your family.
yeah, shut up.
And with a weapon of your own.
Even without doing the side content, this is still like a 40-hour game.
Yeah, like the pacing in Remake was actually pretty decent. My favorite one that I've played is Yuffie's side story. Well, Yuffie's story.
Yeah, I heard that was pretty good. That
It really was.
That it's a good like 8-hour play that just kind of it fills out some of the shit that this game doesn't touch on.
And my thing is, it gave her character so much depth. I was like, this is what we needed. Now, if you're gonna make a reboot or remake or whatever supplementary game, they did that one fantastically.
What about your sword?
Yeah.
Because they explained a whole lot. Like, there was a whole lot explained about her character. It's like, now this all makes sense for her.
Right. And like I said, I think Yuffie has a fantastic, like, character arc. Like, her story, it's like, you know, basically the heir to the Wutai throne. And she had to grow up as a child during a war, and then she watched like her home turn into like a cheap tourist attraction, and she's trying to regain some honor here and there. Like that shit hits hard. That's heavy. Get it? 'Cause Wedge is fat and eats a lot.
I still think he's adorable.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, I would just
But you don't know.
He likes food and cats.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
What was that pose for, Tifa? Now, what I do like, Tifa is my favorite character to play with in this game. I don't know. I haven't played Rebirth. But as far as gameplay goes in this, I love her play style. So
okay, see, I love Tifa, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I do love Tifa.
You just don't like this version of her.
I don't, and I was really sad because in the original, I used Tifa everywhere.
Speaking of,
not leave my party.
Oh, that was it? Man, I love playing with Tifa in this game. And I'm sure some...
So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
Really?
Just a warning.
He swung his sword once.
Let's keep at it. Don't overdo it.
Let me handle this.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was about Tifa in this one where I could not get into her playstyle, even though it's exactly the same as before. But I don't know. I do not know why I had such an issue with her in this one.
I don't know. I mean, different play styles for different people, you know?
This. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too.
Yeah, like it's a video game.
It's a little surprising. It's over.
You don't look out for yourself? No.
That's that.
I'm really trying to think. What I kind of got used to her later, more so in
I think that might be the last of them.
Rebirth.
They won't stay gone for
But Yeah,
Of course not.
I'm telling you,
Even so,
for whatever
be grateful
reason,
for the peace
I
and
keep
quiet in the
forgetting she's
meantime.
there in
A
this
win's a
game.
win, you know?
Sure.
I mean, I get it,
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right.
but
Let's go
yeah,
dig in
no,
with
I don't dislike her character at all. I think, and again, this is, you know, broken record. She fails the Bechdel test. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Everything about her, it's all about Cloud with her. And I think that's what makes her a bland character. Is that
Yes.
she feels like she doesn't have any agency of her own.
And that was one of my biggest issues with her. And this is what I mean by they sucked the personality out of her, because it wasn't as strong, like her devotion, obsession, whatever you want to call it at this point, with Cloud. Like, it was there, but it was kind of a
What the fuck?
subtle note.
Where the hell am I going? Oh.
Doesn't look that strong.
But in this one, it's like she can't function unless she's next to Cloud.
Yeah. And I think that's a major issue. That's a major issue for a character that's supposed to be this, like, tough, like, ninja warrior, you know?
Back already?
Yeah, and that's what annoys me about Aerith in this one, because I love her personality. I love that she's sassy. I love
She's
that.
sassy and she curses and
So I heard.
In your face, she would be that woman who would get you shot, but that's okay. But then they go back to, well, I can't function without Cloud.
well, yeah, that's the biggest problem
Good.
that I think Final Fantasy VII has, is that, like, these women seem to cease existing when they're off screen from Cloud. Oh, here's Cloud's brain thing again.
You okay?
What if this all could have been rectified with, like, Tylenol?
What if this all could have been rectified if Tifa just told him the fucking
Been meaning
truth?
to ask. After you left the village,
What if this all could have been rectified if you could
It's a
kill
long
Cloud?
story.
I've got time.
I would love
Why don't you
if
tell
someone
me
just
about it
fucking
while we
cat
try to
this
wrestle up
psychopath's
some more
ass.
work for you?
After he tried to kill both of these women, why didn't Barrett just put, like, two between his eyes?
Next time.
No fair.
Seriously,
Think
like,
about
that
it for a
seems to
second.
be
They
the
haven't
role
seen each
he
other in years.
would have
You be a
taken.
third wheel.
Since
Oh,
there's
but
no
I want to
weapon,
eat
see if
something.
we can't put it to good use. Come on. Let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy
Who?
tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You
Also,
never know.
I could have
Could
sworn,
take
like,
some
there's a
work your way.
scene where
Where's
we're in
he
the
at?
midst of
Oh,
battle
he should be
and
back at
Wedge
the office by
honestly
now.
has, like, a sub sandwich.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing that actually happens. Or I know he gets shot in the ass at some point because, you know, it's funny.
Got new numbers for monster slaying this
No, I do not want to fucking talk to
Hey
Chadley.
there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Also, apparently
Actually,
people
I
cannot
wanted to
see
introduce
on
you to an
Twitch,
old
even
friend
though
of
I
mine.
can, for
This
whatever
is
reason.
Cloud.
Oh?
He's a merc.
You know,
Uh-oh.
well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters
That's
that
weird.
won't
I
deal
can
with the
actually
bigger
see it on
critters.
Twitch.
Okay,
I'll take
yeah,
anything
mine just
for the
disappeared
right
from
price.
Twitch too. I'm gonna quit out, reopen it.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want,
Uh,
a few good ones. Your client
yeah,
will
no.
fill you in on the details.
Where's our
Check
fucking
these
stream?
jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's weird. Let me check on YouTube. Hey, if anyone's
I've been on YouTube
around.
as well. That's weird. I can actually see this all playing out.
Hey,
no one else can.
if anyone is around. Okay, yeah, we're on YouTube. I'm looking at the stream just fine. So that's cool. Let's jump back on over to, I'm gonna blame Mac for this.
I'm from a different timeline, everybody. I can see everything.
Yeah, I got nothing on Twitch.
Yeah, you on my screen, you're just standing there looking at a shack with Tifa.
Yeah,
Tifa's
poking in it. Yeah,
camera.
Tifa's rack is popping in on the side there. Okay, so we are definitely on YouTube. Where is our Twitch stream, though? Yeah, there's fucking nothing there. Yeah, I know you're on vacation, Mac. Why the fuck are you here? I don't know. What do you think? You think we should restart the stream?
But I like staring at her boobies.
Yeah, so do I, but we have no video. So that's kind of an issue. All right, hey,